Hi guys, Metal Movie Man back. Part 2 of my Scream Factory shelf of all my Scream Factory movies. I am barely right here from the start in 10 minutes, and I gotta go all the way down there. So yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna have to speed this up somehow. So next here we got Silent Night, Deadly Night, probably one of my favorite Christmas slasher movies. I'm really happy that they got the rights to release a version of it. A lot of good special features. Tons of stuff they didn't have, as well as a new transfer of the unrated version. So something the Anchor Bay one didn't have. Next up is another great Christmas slasher classic, Black Christmas by the awesome Bob Clark. As you know, Bob Clark also directed another Christmas classic, Christmas Story, that gets watched 24 hours on Christmas Eve on, what is it, TNT or TBS? One of those, both of them, I don't know. So there's that. Got Misery, Kathy Bates and James Caan. Love that movie. Some grisly scenes. Even though it's not really too much horror, it's more suspense and thriller. There's some horrible things she does to him. So next up, we got Dog Soldiers, which is an awesome werewolf movie. It's filmed out in England by Neil Marshall, who a lot of you know directs a lot of the Game of Thrones episodes. Really cool werewolves. I love the way they look. If you have a cool werewolf in your movie, guaranteed I'm going to like it a lot. So there's that. Next up, we have the Sleepaway Camp series, which are classic slashers. The first one here having probably the most shocking ending ever in a movie. I mean, people still talk about that ending nowadays, and this movie came out a long time ago. Got Sleepaway Camp 2 next. This one, the original cover, used to always catch my eye when I was going through the video store looking for movies, Blockbuster and whatnot, because of her backpack having Jason's mask, Freddy's glove, and a chainsaw sticking out of it. You know, it kind of made me excited to watch it, because I was like, oh, is Freddy and Jason in this too? But alas, they're not. She does use the weapons, though, to kill, so that's kind of funny. Next, we have Sleepaway Camp 3. The cheesiest one of them all, but it's still really good. There's my cat getting attacked by my daughter. Poor guy. Be careful with him. He's an old man, remember. Next up, we have George A. Romero's Day of the Dead, which not really much to say for that because it's a classic and everyone loves it. Next, we have Zack Snyder's Dawn of the Dead remake. This movie I really, really like. I like it better than the original Dawn of the Dead, which is blasphemy. You're probably going to unfollow me because I said that, but it's true. I like it a lot. I like the suspense. I like the actors. Really, really good remake. Probably one of the best ones out there. Also, too, has sentimental value for me. That's the first movie me and my wife watched together 14 years ago this month. In March 15th of 2004, we went to the theater and watched it on our first date. I don't know if it's really a first date, but I was invited by a friend and she came along, and that's when we started noticing each other, and talking, and everything led to us going out, and now we're married 14 years later. So that has a lot of sentimental value. Next up is George A. Romero's Land of the Dead, which came out a few years after Dawn of the Dead, or that same year, I think. Awesome movie as well. That was probably the last one I've seen of the Dead series. I know he's had a couple more come out, but I haven't seen them. Then next are the steelbooks of The Fog, Escape from New York, They Live, Prince of Darkness, and Assault on Precinct 13 that I already showed you guys in another video, so we won't look at those. Hold on, guys. All right, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. My daughter was messing with a cat and he bit her, and she started crying, so I had to take care of that. All right, so let's continue on with my John Carpenter section. Next, we have Village of the Damned, Body Bags, to end that up there. Like I said, I got to move the thing over, kind of fit with those. I don't really have any rhyme or reason the way they're in there. I just kind of put them in how I like them. Then we have Mad Max, original. The Psycho series, Psycho 2, 3, and 4. Got Darkman, Lake Placid, awesome 90s crocodile movie. Alligator, crocodile, whatever the fuck it is. Disc apparently there. Next we have Tobe Hooper's The Funhouse. Classic 80s right there. Wes Craven's The People Under the Stairs. The Howling 1 and 2. Which The Howling, great werewolf movie as well. Joe Dante, who also did Gremlins. Great werewolf movie. The Burning, which everyone would kind of say is a Friday the 13th knockoff, but still pretty good. Night of the Comet, which I didn't see until I bought the movie. Kind of cool little zombie movie. Shocker by Wes Craven. This movie I used to watch a lot as a kid. I really like Shocker a lot. The Motel Hell. Life Force, alien vampire movie. Naked lady throughout the whole movie, so kind of funny, by Tobe Hooper. Ginger Snaps, another werewolf movie. More recent. Never seen it until I bought it as well, and I dig it. It's one of my sister's favorite werewolf movies, so. Next we have Poltergeist 2 and 3. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed Prison. An Empire movie release there. That's also in my Empire box set. Poltergeist 2 and 3. Tales from the Hood. This is one I would rent a lot at the Blockbuster. So it's cool that this finally came out by Scream Factory. It's funny, a lot of these slipcases people are selling for tons of money online. It's kind of crazy. And here I'm over here bending it. Oh, well, I guess I'm not that crazy about it. Next we have Teen Wolf. Classic Michael J. Fox movie. Not really horror, but kind of cool. Scream Factory released them, as well as Teen Wolf 2. With Justin Bateman, one of his early roles. Let's see. Jeepers Creepers 1 and 2. I know a lot of people don't really... a lot of controversy with those movies because of the director and what he did. I don't condone anything he did because I have people very close to me that were abused as children. But I really like the movies, and I got them for really super cheap, so it kind of made me feel, as much as I can, feel better about having them. But yeah, I know the controversy, and I'm not with what he did, and I hope he doesn't get any of that money. But I'll probably end it there, coming up on the 10-minute mark, and then I'll do probably, yeah, it looks like a third video should finish it up. But cool. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video.